So being a Brisbane-based businesswoman, my heroes, my business heroes are all close to home. I feel closer to them because they're from Brisbane as well. The first heroes for me would be the Sass and Bide girls for their business Sass. I think watching their brand grow the way that they grew it, the fact that they're both St Aidan's girls, I went to St Aidan's myself, so that makes them feel a little bit closer to me. You know, the Prop House brand is nowhere near as strong as Sass and Bide. However, I've watched them and I've watched how they managed to continue and to build their business. They became mothers, so they had babies while they did it. But the thing that I love as well is that they got out when they got out. You know, they grew it to a certain point and then found the opportunity to step away, and they weren't frightened to step away from their business. I think the big thing being a business owner for such a long time, it becomes attached to you. So for those two women to be able to step away from their brand, make some really good coin in the process, and then to be able to get on with their lives, I think that would be why they would certainly be heroes of mine. Some other heroes of mine would be the girls from Easton Pearson, Pam Easton and Lydia Pearson. Watching their brand and watching the product of their brand, it's got so much colour and so much creativity. The girls would go into India and a whole society would build because of the work they gave the women in their embroidery or their detailing. So I really believe that their brand was not only just creative, but it was also built on compassion, because they really felt a love for the women that were doing the work for them in India. So my third business hero would be Rhonda White, and that would be for her longevity in business. So Rhonda and her husband Terry started Terry White Chemists. I've since got to know Rhonda. I did the styling for her daughter's wedding, I think about 10 or 15 years ago. She was the person that introduced retail to the pharmacy environment. So whereas you were used to just go to a pharmacy to get your drugs or prescriptions filled, she was the person that saw the opportunity to introduce retail. She's still doing it. I think she must be she's definitely in her 70s. She's just amazing. I think with my heroes all being Brisbane based, I'm a very proud businesswoman who's based in Brisbane. So it's such a fantastic thing to get to this point and go, I've survived, the city's grown, I've grown, and I feel like I've grown with the city, which yeah, it makes me feel really proud.